At the end of the day, when we went out and we asked our 163 senior level panelists to talk about how this technology works, it's about bringing together information for the purpose of generating actionable insights, insights that can be used for targeting, for customer engagement, for buying or selling of media. The best definition that we heard came back to big data. The notion that at the executive level within advertiser and publisher organizations, leaders were looking for meaningful, tangible solutions to take information and drive value to the bottom line. They were looking for a centerpiece, and different organizations defined it somewhat differently. We heard data factory, we heard data bank, we heard data realization solution, but it all came together in such a way that they needed a hub to use data effectively for a variety of different applications. Trying to define it, bring it all together, we think that notion of a hub, a factory, makes perfect sense. The data management platform is exactly that. Typically, it's a cloud-based software tool that allows you to aggregate, integrate, manage, and deploy different kinds of information. It's born somewhat organically out of the needs of third-party vendors to bring together different sources of information that were available for overlaying of information for the purpose of enriching data buys and data targeting. But it's really grown over the years to support a much broader array of uses and many more cases of data. So today we see aggregation and bringing together both first and third-party data. And what we heard from our respondents was the most important use cases in many respects are actually the first-party data sources. The notion that quantity of data isn't the challenge that the industry is contending with right now. It's about defining rules to govern how data may be used, assigning value to different sources of information, integrating that data in a sensible way, standardizing it, managing it through a common interface so that large volumes of information can be parsed easily, and then deploying it to whatever additional technologies or applications are appropriate given the use case. Give you some more sense about how important this is today at an executive level. 92% of our panel, representing, I think, some of the most informed minds in this business, said that their interest in DMPs has grown over the last several years. And 77% of them said that they expect this technology, again, sitting at the middle of how they collect and deploy information across the enterprise, is going to play at least a major role. I don't really know what's more important than major, but we asked anyway. Over the next few years. This is something that's very much on the minds of people right now. When we ask why it's important, it's because at the end of the day, targeting effectiveness, more than anything else, we've got to see value there. We've got to make targeting work at scale and work in a way that drives meaningful results to the bottom line. All these other potential answers that we gave them likewise came up as important, whether it's simply a move to embrace the notion of the audience, to connect customer insights, to drive deeper levels of engagement with the customer. The word customer is what you hear over and over and over again. And with so many people thinking of data as a proxy for customer, a proxy for that audience, I think you can begin to understand why.